often speak about on the show, don't we, the absolute daft stupidity of people that are now in charge, and there's none bigger when you think about it over here than the current Lord Mayor of London, the London Mayor, should I say, Sadiq Khan. He a while back decided to ban these particular ads because he is allowed to, as part of running, and I use that term loosely, TfL, Transport for London. Apparently these ads would trigger all sorts of anxiety, the beach body ready. Of course, we're allowed to have all of these ads plastered all over our beautiful city because, well, he likes these ads. But now someone else has fallen foul of this particular mayor. If I were them, I wouldn't be bothering and I'd be asking for a refund as ever. Let me explain. You see, this is all part of a brand new West End show, Tony and Tina's Wedding. It's one of those immersive theatre things, that I really enjoy. I don't know about you, I think they're fun, and you're not quite sure, are you, who's the audience, who's the players, that sort of stuff. It's been a success on Broadway and now over here, coming to the Queen Elizabeth Park, right? So they spent quite a bit of money advertising, particularly on the tube. But guess what? This particular poster offended, allegedly, many people, according to TfL. So much so that the theatre company, and remember, theatre is struggling, have been instructed that they have to replace the ads with a less, obtrusive picture, because apparently the cake and all that sort of stuff is promoting fattis, or whatever you want to call it. Ridiculous, isn't it? Now, as you can imagine, this has done nothing but good for Tony and Tina's forthcoming production here in London. They couldn't have asked for it. They've got to pay an extra £5,000 though to have all of their posters replaced on the London Underground. So I would ask you, as a business person, would you be offended by this? Would you simply do it? Or in fact, do you agree with it? Are you offended by this poster? Either way, they cannot have known that by coming up with such a comedic, fun and very well crafted production poster, anybody could have been offended, but allegedly they are. And apparently, according to that source, the London Mayor has said that they can now not be seen on the London Underground. So guess what? They're being replaced at an extra cost. And as I often say here on the show, I'd love to know what your thoughts are to that. If I were them, I would be taking and referring and asking for a full refund because somebody, somehow, somewhere signed this off. So somebody in Sadiq Khan's government, whatever you want to call it, his City Hall mob, agreed to it, and now it's costing the theatre company a lot of money. Ridiculous. I'm sure you'll agree. Talk about having your cake and eating it too. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.